What's up, guys? Colin from DecoNetwork, and I'm joined as always by
the Zach Dewhurst.
What's going on, man? We're back on another another trade show. This time we're in Long Beach, California, if you can't tell from the convention center behind us, but we're in sunny California, so start of the year. Excited to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it's 60 degrees and people are complaining about how cold it is, and I came from -4 weather in Ohio, so happy to be here. I mean, there is no show like this. I mean, Printing United was a giant show, but not for our industry. It was for all printing.
Right.
No show comes close to Long Beach Impressions. I mean, it is an awesome show, and I'm excited. We're gonna make 2 videos, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a part 1 and a part 2, which there typically is. So what do you say we go ahead and walk inside and let's take a look at what the show has to offer?
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. You know, we've walked the show today. There is some cool new things. There isn't anything like the DTF when it hit a few years ago and became the talk of the town. But again, this show, if you want to get an education on how to run a decoration business and what equipment you may want to be purchasing and all of the different suppliers you have access to, you got to come to Impressions. I mean, you will not get the same experience at any other Impressions or any other show. The Long Beach Expo has always and will continue to be the show.
Right.
I mean, there's 3 rooms here. It's gigantic, and it is all revolving around apparel printing and a little bit of roll-to-roll and flatbed printing.
Right.
And it's really geared towards screen, embroidery, D2G, DTF, sublimation, heat transfer vinyl, and a few other unique decoration processes that allows you to embellish.
Right. What do you say we take a stop by our booth really quickly? We've got a nice location this year. We pretty much go straight in the front door like we just did. We're right here at Stalls. Stalls is typically always in the front and always has a really awesome booth.
As they kind of should have. I mean, Stalls makes great products. They are partnered with Hottronics is one of their brands. Transfer Express. Big company, but yeah, I mean, we at DecoNetwork have been very busy this first day right here at the front, and Colin has been hustling people with his putt-putt skills.
Oh yeah.
All right, Colin, if I sink this, you owe me $10.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close, Zach. That was terrible.
Now does it work?
I'm not left-handed.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll get into there. But, I mean, again, we don't come to the show to put a ball in a booth. We come to learn, to network, to grow our business. I mean, this show has more than you'll ever see at another. I mean, it is just crazy, and we've been doing a lot of networking, and we're going to be doing a lot of really cool education videos and continue with the webinars. I mean, we're trying to bring the trade show to those who can't come here. It's not cheap to fly across the country, stay in a hotel, and do all of that. So we're trying to bring the trade show to our users and just those who are in the industry. You don't have to be a DecoNetwork user to find our videos or webinars helpful. We try to gear it towards all audiences and help you prevent making the mistakes like somebody like myself has made over the years. So here at Happy Japan, they sell embroidery equipment manufactured in Japan. You can always trust Japanese and German and American engineering. Happy Japan makes some pretty nice embroidery equipment, whether you're looking for a single head, a 2, 4, 6, 8, whether you want to do hats, flats, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different options. It can be a little overwhelming. Okay, which equipment do I go with? You gotta really walk the floor, talk to people, get ideas. When you select equipment, it's not all about just price.
Right.
Customer service, being able to get in touch with a rep is also very important.
Yeah, take a look at this 6 head, Zach.
It's not that loud because it's going 800 revolutions per minute. But yeah, I mean, Happy Japan makes some really nice stuff. So does Sadi. I mean, Sadi is a leader when it comes to all things pre-press equipment and chemical supplies.
Yeah, if you're a viewer of our YouTube channel, then you've probably seen some Sadi videos we've done in the past, and we'll have some future ones coming out.
So yeah, they have the automatic reclaim, they have a automatic squeegee cleaner, and they just came out with this oh, sorry guys, screen dryer. Really cool to be able to just throw a bunch of screens in there and dry it super fast. And it just gets you on press that much quicker because we're using heat and air.
Right.
Alpha Broder, one of the big 3 suppliers in our industry. We have Alpha Broder's entire product line. We have live inventory, live purchase ordering, and we are starting to add hard good products. UV DTF has been a game changer in how you can decorate a hard good, and Alpha Broder purchased Primeline and is now a distributor and decorator of a lot of different promo products. So if you look at like all these things they have here, you can order it and have Alpha decorate it, or you can buy it blank from Alpha and just throw a UV sticker on it, because UV DTF is becoming a very popular way to decorate a hard good like these promo products.
Very cool.
So keep an eye out. We're going to continuously be releasing Alpha Broder hard good products, and all you have to do is find somebody to outsource the DTF transfer, and bada boom, bada bing. If you can slap a sticker on something, you can apply DTF transfers to it. It's easier to apply a UV DTF transfer than it is an actual DTF heat transfer.
Right.
I don't even have to have a piece of equipment. All I have to do is be able to put pressure on something.
So Zach, we're coming up on a pretty cool booth that we will be shooting some videos with in the very near future.
Yeah, we over here we have garmentprinter.com. Something you don't see at every show, and that's why I love the Long Beach show. Something like this is using a laser to either decorate a product or to cut around a product. I love coming to booths and acting like I own them and creating a big mess, Colin.
Yeah, that's your expertise right there.
Yeah, I'm a professional decorator.
What's this? Laser cut?
I have no idea. I don't work at this booth.
Oh,
I just mess it up. That's my job.
so who's the guy for this stuff?
I have no idea.
God damn.
Look at this, Colin. I am a rookie. What's really cool though is this laser will allow you to take a hooped embroidered product. So you can see the jig here. So you would sew something, you could then attach the hoop to it, and then the laser will cut around it. It's essentially kind of like reverse applique. It allows you to sew something, and if you look at the back of this, you will see there's not a lot of stitches in there.
Right.
But then once it's cut around, it gives that applique look,
wow.
And it takes so much less time. So this is a piece of equipment you will not see at every show, but you will see it at a big show like Impressions.
Yeah, and that's not all they have. They have some other really cool pieces of equipment.
No, they don't. Something you're starting to see more of are smaller engraving machines. So they have this desktop engraver, very small. You're seeing more and more of these entry-level engraving machines coming out. And I think
because you typically would think of Epilogue as...
Yeah, and you're talking about 10, 20K, and it's a great piece of equipment, but now you can get into engraving for like $2,000. And that's pretty cool. In our industry, the barriers to entry are minimal, and they just keep getting lower. Now, brother, welcome well known for their DTG equipment. You don't see this all the time, this oversized platen. I mean, it's gotta be every bit of 24 inches wide by
how cool is that?
30 inches long. So this would be a oversized print. Pretty cool. 78. That's a lot of money.
Hey, you get what you pay for, Zach.
Yeah, you do, and you can't do that with most garment printers. So right here, looks like they are doing a UV DTF, which again, you know, very popular way now to decorate promo products and other hard goods. And sometimes your customers have products themselves. I think of like a construction worker, and they may all have hard hats.
Right.
Well, they could bring you their hard hats, and you just slap the UV DTF sticker on there, and it's that easy. Mamaki entered the DTF world over a year ago, and this TX F375, it's actually using 32-inch wide film. Now that's not your standard. Most of the film in the room is like 13 inches or 24 or 48. They have a 32-inch. And for the money, I really like Mamaki's DTF setup. They've been manufacturing roll-to-roll printers for years. They know what they're doing. They have the techs out there. If you're looking to enter in DTF, I would definitely consider a Mamaki. And I think the price is really good, and there's so much peace of mind there. I mean, I love my printer that I purchased, but if I had to do it today for the peace of mind, I would definitely be looking at one of these Mamaki
Right,
DTF
and this one, I think we were told it's a little over 30K.
Little over 30K for 32-inch wide print. And again, it's the Mamaki reputation, and this is a really nice dryer that they have. You can have a great printer, but if you have a bad dryer, it's not all gonna do the job for you. So I love this piece of equipment for the price. I love Mamaki's quality of their equipment, and they're just network of service technicians and reps that can help you when you need.
Yeah, and if you get in that DTF transfer game, man, you can pay that off a lot quicker than you would think.
That's what's beautiful about a DTF machine, is that you can print for yourself and print and ship it to other print shops.
Right.
Right here we have a roll-to-roll UV printer. So UV is different than eco-solvent. Eco-solvent dries with air. UV dries with a ultraviolet light. So when it's printing, you'll see a little purple light going through.
And they're printing these stickers right here.
UV can do some crazy cool stuff that eco-solvent can't. So that's a really nice, it's not what you would call a holographic, but yeah, you're not really getting that done with an eco-solvent printer.
Right. That's really a really high quality sticker right there.
Oh yeah.
And they've been very popular. I mean, they've been giving these things out like gangbusters.
I wish they had a Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm gonna get him! But again, like, you don't see a lot of this stuff at every show. You don't see a lot of the roll-to-roll equipment at most of the other impression shows or a Graphics Pro show or a DAX show. They're much more geared towards just apparel printing. And a lot of us in the industry, you know, we want to be a one-stop shop. And every time we got to tell our customer no, which I still love to tell the customer no, it gives our competition an opportunity to gain 100% of our customers' business. So the more you can act like a one-stop shop, whether that be outsourcing orders to another shop or bringing a process in-house, it's going to help keep your customer happy and keep them a customer and not explore what else is out there as far as decorators go. Right Right here we have AS Color. AS Color has been added for Australia and New Zealand licensees. AS Color has made their way over to the States. Right here we have the Staple Tee, and then the men's or the female version is the Maple Tee. The Staple Tee and the Maple Tee are their bread and butter. They are very popular. I've worked with Australian shops for many years now. Every single one of them for years has been like, the Staple Tee is the best t-shirt. So I'm real excited about getting AS Color America on DecoNetwork. So again, like we do with all of our suppliers, click of a button, you have the product line, it works with the design tool, so your customer can instantly take with that Staple Tee, drop artwork on there, get a quote, place an order, that easy.
All right, so Zach, you guys are OGs of these walkthroughs. You would remember that we walked through Bella Canvas a couple years ago, Zach. Do you remember that?
Unfortunately, I do remember that. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
We were all masked up, and yeah, not my favorite walkthrough moment, but yeah, you could play a clip and
yeah,
let our audience.
If you don't remember, here's the clip.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zach, I mean, you embarrassed yourself 2 years ago. What do you say we do it again?
They have a full-time DJ in here. I mean, oh God, I got her to laugh at me, and she's 3 times my age. It's not fun.
But I mean, being on a serious note, I mean, Bella Canvas is a great manufacturer.
Oh yeah, they're 3001 CVC, the BC3719, the BC3900. These are go-to premium t-shirts, crew sweatshirts, hooded sweatshirts, whether it be cotton or a tri-blend or a 50-50 blend. Bella Canvas makes nice quality, very soft shirts. It's not your cheap price point, it's more of your medium, high quality, premium product.
Yeah, I mean, sorry guys if it's a little loud in there. I mean, that place is virtually a nightclub.
It's a party. Right here we have Roma. Roma does a lot more than just embroidery nowadays. They've been doing embroidery for over 25 years. Now you see they're doing DTG, DTF, they're selling heat presses. You name it, they kind of sell it now in our industry. So Roma offers great service, and we had a lot of fun going to the Deco Summit that they put on. One of my favorite companies in the entire industry, and really in this room, Sandar. Sandar is by far the most popular apparel supplier here in the States. They're very popular also in Canada. Your big three are Sandar, S&S, and Alpha Broder. I suggest every shop in the room, they should have accounts with all three. You should always be using all three, but there's a lot of things I love about Sandar. Their customer service is great, but what I really like about them is they manufacture a lot of their own products. You see, Port Authority, that is their brand. Port & Company, Sport Tech, Cornerstone, District, these are all their brands, meaning they don't have a middleman getting in between. They have better control on inventory, they have better pricing. What I also like is you can purchase what are called grommeted samples. So if you see here, it's grommeted. It comes with all the information. It lets me know the different sizes it's available in, the different cuts. So this is just the K865, but if they had a female version and a short sleeve and so forth, it would just list all the different cuts that it's available in. But here's what I also really like. It actually is giving you swatches of the material. So if you purchased a grommeted sample, your customer could come into your showroom or your shop, and they're gonna ask, hey, I'm looking for a quarter zip. And you have like 10 different versions of this. You hand it to them, they feel the different fabric, they look at it, and they're like, oh, I like that. Sandar, though, is always putting their customers in a position to be successful. When you purchase a grommeted sample, if it's one of their brands, it costs half of the normal price. As in, Sandar is doing more to the product and charging you 50% of the normal price so that you have the sales tool to be successful. I'm a big Sandar guy. I love everything they're selling, and they just keep expanding their offering. There's a lot of great products coming out here in 2024, and we're about to release them on DecoNetwork because Sandar's flipping the switch and actually making them all available themselves. So check out Sandar's new product line, and always look at their grommeted sample offering. For the price, it's one of the best marketing materials you could purchase.
No doubt. Well, Zach, what do you say we call it on part one? We're at the 20-minute mark. I feel like this is a good stopping part. We've kind of done half the trade show so far. We'll get the other half on part two and show you guys what else is in this awesome trade show.
Sounds good, Colin.